This episode of Internet Let's Play Video brought to you by the letter F and the following sponsored message. Your mom and dad divorced because of you. That is all. Let's get back to madness, I guess. I haven't really seen any madness yet. You might actually get to see some combat this time. Okay. Cool story. Where is... Oh, I see. Get the fuck up there. Hustle. Oh yeah, there's a subplot about sexism. Because it was the 1920s, the strong, independent female scientist was held back by the patriarchy. And then you fight it. You fight the patriarchy. It's a boss in this game. Did it spoil it for you? Don't let me ever catch you, Cozy Bros, saying that third-person VR is bullshit, because look at this. Look at how good this is. And it doesn't even matter. In fact, I would say it's better off with gamepad. How would you play a third-person game with the touch controllers and have it not suck? Well, have it be any better than the gamepad, I mean. I was trying to talk about Ukulele. I got sidetracked during the last video. But Ukulele has a VR mod now, and it's... If you liked Lucky's Tale, this is like what Lucky's Tale was trying to be. Lucky's Tale has fucking touch support now for some stupid reason. You can see your hands in the game, but there is nothing to do with them. You still play the game in the exact same way. There's not even any like new touch specific mini games. So there should still be a fucking niche. A niche for third person games to use the gamepad. But is there? I hesitate to say that there is, because everybody who has touch, if you go and look at reviews for VR games without touch support, people trash them just for not having touch support, even if it doesn't make any sense. And I was one of those people not too long ago. So I was a stupid dickhead, and I apologize for that. But there, once you spend, it was $200 originally. Once you spend $200 on something, you want every game to use it. Now basically every VR game does use it, even if it doesn't make any sense. I guess I'm just a contrarian at heart. Now that I have all the touch games I want, I have gone back to wanting gamepad games as well. I don't want to lose anything. I want it to be a gain overall. I want to have more choice, I guess. And I like the feel of the gamepad. Platformers, especially in games like this, feel better with the gamepad. Eat shit. Get wrecked. You as well, both of you. Actually, watch this. See that thing? It's an explosive barrel. That's all it is. And there's footprints. Somebody has been through here already. Ah, shit. I lost a lot of health, too. On hard mode, the game does not fuck around. This is so pretty. It's apparently all it takes. Why has our healthcare system here in the United States not invented or heard of like med packs yet, because if a dude has cancer and he's on his last legs, you just give him a med pack and his HP goes up from 1 to like 50. And then he's got another 20 years easily. 20, 30 years. I forgot about these guys. They can only hear you if your footsteps spread light to its little, like, if you can see the light around its own feet, that's how they detect you. So if I get up and run, it's for sure going to know that I'm there. I would love to blast it just to show you what happens, but I have very little ammo. Although, in fact, I think I have enough just to show you what happens once. Please don't be another one. Please don't be another one. Please don't be another one. Oh, I had to waste 2 fucking shells. Now my ammo's empty. That's why I knew it was stupid. Look at that fucking corpse, though. That's badass. And their heads explode in such a satisfying shower of jiggly gore. But now I really have to stealth it because I've used up all my ammo. Good thing I can do this. But you see, it has to spread to where he is. And then he gets fully erect. See, his body's normally only flaccid, but then it gets erect when he's preparing to fuck somebody. Good, more ammo. Don't come over here. Nobody over here. No tasty bros over here. Don't fucking come here. Go away. They're so gross looking too. Whoever designed the monsters for this. That's often where these games fall down. They don't have a scary monster design, or the monster's only scary once. But these motherfuckers, just because of how they move, every time they're fucking testicle shriveling. No, no, don't come this way. Go the fuck over there. That's right. That's right. I don't have any more rocks, but I'm not going to try to grab that one. I'll grab this one, though. Stay the fuck away from me. My asshole's unguarded. What a rookie mistake. And there's a fucking space whale skeleton. You gonna comment on that? No? No, that's normal for you? Okay. And then he did. Where are they getting the energy from? Like, when I was super into the deep sea, and I guess I still am, I was researching the probability of finding huge, horrifying new forms of life. And it's an energy-starved environment. They live entirely off of what's called marine snow, which is the scraps of food from the meals of other animals above them in the water column. So they can only get so big, and they can only be so energetic. Even examples of so-called deep-sea gigantism, like this Japanese spider crab, are opportunistic hunters. They're not energetic. When they grow that large, they're also very fragile. They just don't have very much protein to build or other nutrients to build their fucking exoskeletons with. So, as cool as the premise of the story is, You could never have any significant amount of life in an Antarctic cave network because it's cold, there's nothing to eat. You need certain things for there to be large ecosystems. And you're like, oh, well, the bigger ones eat the smaller ones. But what do the smaller ones eat? You say, oh, I've seen plants in the cave network, but how do the plants survive? Where are they getting energy? It's not from sunlight. It's not from sunlight. Look at all those individual little icicles. This is so fucking detailed. It's gorgeous. I love it. That's what I like about the third person view. You really have a lot of freedom to admire your environment and the movements of your character. These are animations I would never see in first person. Ah, 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 ah. Who dat? Does that signify anything? Should I? Oh, can I get up there? I think I can. There's a lot of ice climbing in this game. This is actually a sequel to Nintendo's seminal classic Ice Climber. A lot of people don't know that. There was a girl ice climber originally. I had to eat her for energy. It's what, what she would have wanted. She specifically said, "Eat me," and I assume she meant like tear my flesh off of my bones and digest it. I don't know what else that could have meant. It's really cool that those dents in the ice have depth, and I don't know if that's polygonal depth or if what's happening is that they're decals, but they're parallax mapped decals. I want to say they're just parallax mapped decals, but that's a really cool trick. I have seen that also done with bullet holes in some games. Parallax mapping is fucking wizard magic, and also smoke and mirrors. It is the biggest cheat. But it looks really good when it's handled well. Like if you can see the light going into those holes from different angles causes them to self-shadow properly. Yeah, those are decals. They just have depth information baked into them. Who's this little fellow over here? What's this party going on over in this area? He looks fine. He looks fine. Those are leeches. They're letting blood. He's just got a, catch a breather. You can't hear any of these voiceovers, but you're really not missing much. Just, bad accents and some amount of exposition, but not really anything that is either hugely relevant to the story or enjoyable to listen to. So it's a question mark why they put it in there. If you haven't read At the Mountains of Madness, you really should. It's one of the Lovecraft stories that I feel is not overrated. His stuff was really groundbreaking for the time. Oh, you just know all that is pre-computed. That's not dynamic physics shit. You just know it. And I'm dead because I hit the X button, not realizing it would do that automatically. There's no way it's calculating the motion of these chunks individually. I'll eat my own face if the developer comes and contradicts me in the comments. Oh, okay, I fucked it again. I actually do have to hit X. Fucking Sanic blows by me on a snowboard. from that snow level in Sonic Adventure. I managed it though. Remember when fucking physics cards were gonna be a thing, and then they got bought up by AMD ATI or whatever the fuck it's called now, and they're just built into the cards. Or I think they just use the GPU and it's all software now. So maybe that was real time, but I want to say it wasn't. I want to say that was like they computed the trajectory and movement of all those little bits once and then just canned it as an animation. Yeah, at the Mountains of Madness. Really cool, interesting premise that is not fully explored in this one. In the original story, there's a city, like a Aztec style city of temples and pyramids and shit, and indications that the aliens lived here and had a society at one time. If your sphincter looks like that, you should talk to your doctor immediately, because he'll want to see that sexy shit for himself. It was really interesting that the aliens were sort of barrel bodied and had bat wings. Nothing like what actually appears in this game. There's a lot of cool imagery in this game, but it departs pretty severely from the source material. They call it inspired by or based on Lovecraft. I would have actually liked it to be even closer to the source material. When I say he's overrated, I just mean that he deals with the same couple of themes over and over in a bunch of different stories. His writing style is really belabored. I think part of it's that he had really ugly attitudes about race, but that isn't the complete. I try to be fair about that and about the time he lived in, but the man named his cat Nigger Man, so you gotta subtract some points. He went above and beyond even for the period. I only have one. I only have one. Go back near the fucking spiky thing. Go back near the spiky thing. No. No, stay the fuck away from me. Go over there. You ugly piece of shit. Damn it. Ah, shit. Shit. I may as well just, you know what? Fuck it. YOLO! It's for the best. I fucked that too badly, and it becomes really uncompromising in terms of saving ammo later. These are cool designs, don't get me wrong. But they're like, okay, it's Lovecraft. Everything has to have tentacles, and everything does have tentacles. But in doing so, they missed the opportunity to base the monsters more accurately on some of the really cool alien designs that were in the original story. I have to be positioned differently in order to make use of that. I haven't played this in a while. These are gorgeous environments though. I want to say Lovecraft did a lot of drugs because he describes a lot of the imagery in his stories in a way that is consistent with psychedelic visions. Like when he describes, yes, the mountains as being sort of sinister characters in themselves and warping and shifting subtly. I want to say he just tripped the fuck out at a mountain range at some far northern locale at some point in his life and had really cool OEVs of shifting, distorted mountains and was like, okay, this is the beginning of inspiration for a story. I don't know how I can get him close enough to this fucking thing. He's not. Cooperating. Fuck off. Oh, if I sneak up on him. I had time to kill him. Fuck. Okay, hold on. Just chill over there. There we go. Stealth kill. Thank goodness for that. There's a lot of situations in the game where if I couldn't do that. Oh, it's still jiggling. Oh. The after jiggle. Ah, woo! You're like wolves. So on their planet, they evolved from cuttlefish or something like it. Okay, they're eating. It eats those plants apparently. Finally, some answers. But what are this? Are the are these things technology of some kind? Are they generating energy? Are they generating heat, perhaps, that are allowing the plants to grow? Are these like terraforming drones that create habitable temperatures and pressures? Stay there. Yes. Need more rocks. Any rocks over here? Nope, no rocks over here. No rocks over there either. Fuck off. Oh, that's so gross. That's what my mouth says, but my dick tells a different story. Oh, what is he in a fucking hurry for over there? If I sneak around here, I'll bet you I'll find some ammunition. They're not totally brutal. If you poke around, you can find some hidden ammo sometimes that really helps you in the later stages. They're excited as fuck. How many? I wish I could see how many rocks I had without throwing anything. Yes. Oh no, I killed your buddy, frowny face. You'd better go over there and investigate in a way that kills you in the exact same way. That seems like a wise course of action. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Yes! Oh, I love how they freeze when they're impaled. That was a little bit sloppy, but, whatever. So long as every... Oh, fuck you. I have to get close in order to get the... I have to get close. Yes! He's right there. He is right there. I do not want to fuck with that. They can't see. They don't have working eyes, apparently. They operate entirely on vibration and sound, which is, vibration. So I don't know why I repeated myself. How many stones do I have? I think I have two. If I can... No. I can cancel the throw. Cool. I need more rocks. Anything back here? Nothing's back here. If I don't get more rocks, I can't fuck with... I can sneak up on him, I think. I'll just do that. This is cool. This game gives you actual choices for how you take down the enemies. Don't mind me. Just killing your friends. Slaughtering your buddies like pigs. That's all I'm doing over here. Nothing to get worked up about. Yes, precious stones will be the currency of the new world that I'll create. After all of these ugly shits are dead. Fuck, how do I get past this? I think I can just do this. Wicked. Awesome. Wait a minute. Oh, cool. Yes. Oh, no, he didn't fall. Uh-oh. Oh, he's gonna fucking come right up to me. No more stones. Somehow it killed both of them. Yes! That could have gone better. But it was not nearly as messy as it could have been. Any ammo? Like I said, the combat in this game is actually surprisingly tasty. It's a lot better on medium, though, because you get a lot more ammunition to play with. You even get a better gun partway through the game. It doesn't last long enough to make it worth upgrading your gun more than once, sadly, but it's still a welcome change of pace. Very powerful. It's like an elephant gun, I guess. Miskatonic University. They referenced the fictional university from Lovecraft stories. I don't know what the fuck kind of name that is, but you must know better than. This is some Hogwarts shit. I'm gonna find a talking hat in here. Oh, this is one of the first scenes where he's like, "Blah blah, sexism, sexism. You're a woman, so I'm going to be unrealistically cruel and abusive towards you." Here it is. Because she's a woman. I mean, not that that didn't happen, but it's a question of what they choose to show you and how they frame it. And I also can't run, so there's no fucking speed running through this part of the game. Hee hee hee, panty raid! Look at these fucking ghosts phasing in and out, brazenly showing off their ghost technology, as ghosts have been known to do. Oh, it's the alien tube from Independence Day. No peace! And various chunks in his collection. We all have a collection of chunks in our basement. Let's not mince about. Whoa. Books, man. Flying books. That's what's really spooky. No, I'm really going mad. Eh. I like how they hint at some degree of civilization. Like the ground here is segmented into tiles did somebody build these tiles? And yet at the same time, there are structures in the walls that could be artificial or could be organic. So it kind of leaves it open to interpretation. 4 shells. Fuck yeah. Later I can hold twice this. Not that I ever get a chance to use it that doesn't immediately fuck me. Oh, medkit. Amphetamines. My favorite. Time to clean the kitchen all night for 3 days. What? No reason. I just fucking love cleaning. I really wish they had modeled and let you explore the actual alien city from the original story. That was the coolest part of it. The idea that there's been an alien civilization in Antarctica all this time, or that there used to be. It was like it was an alien city that existed at the same time as like prehistoric man, ancient aliens. But they had colonized Earth long before we had the means to detect their presence. Do I go down there? Do I fucking go? I have to, I guess. You can get a little bit sloppy with this later in the game. Like right now, you have to drop because otherwise, if it breaks underneath you, ah, shit. If it breaks underneath you, you're in a bad shape. It'll drop you like that. Oh, there's little peep peeps. Look out, bros. Look out, my little bird bros. I don't want you to get hurt. I don't want my little bird friends getting hurt. Oh shit! This is actually. I'm gonna just eat a couple of those eggs, like 2 of them. That seems fair. She'll still have like 1 child. And a couple of these as well. I'm just hungry. What am I supposed to do about it when I get the fucking rumblies in my tumblies? Oh, well, that's that then. I'm glad it didn't set me back further than that. What am I supposed to do there? Do I go over to that ledge, I think? The sense of height really makes it harrowing when you have to drop. Like this. Like this when you have to drop here. Oh, my nuts fucking withdrew up inside my body. This is actually really uncomfortable if you have anything resembling a fear of heights, otherwise known as a functional self-preservation instinct. This dude has wicked upper body strength. Not gonna lie, his pecs have got to be legendary. This game is really worth it just for the sights alone. The combat is worth coming back for, and the beauty and incredible sense of scale and exploring a hostile environment. The gameplay is good. This is a good game. Well, for VR, it's a good game. Or back before there were any actual good games. This is an okay game with some great moments. And that's enough to recommend it, I think. Not at the original price. I don't think they're still charging $40 for it if they are, they're high. For $20, this is a great buy. I recommend it. If you've played Uncharted, you know what you're getting here. It's just a Antarctic Lovecraft Uncharted. Don't you fuck me. Don't you fuck me. I'm trusting you with my ass. With my tender, unassuming asshole. I think most people's assholes start out tender and trusting until life teaches them better. Lighting is gorgeous too. The material properties on the snow are really convincing. It's extremely linear, obviously, but it's that kind of game. You wouldn't really gain much from being able to go off in some random direction that they didn't actually build anything in. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, they blasted their way in. They blasted their way in. So what if I do this? Nice! Oh, you don't like that, do you? You don't like that. I'm sure I wouldn't either. They had a bad day today. You can also gib these things, which is useful if you absolutely have to get by them. And there's just no room sometimes, which does sometimes occur. That is fucking satisfying as shit. You know what? Forget it. I recommend this game. The combat is really basic, but really satisfying. Everything feels really good. These aliens are really fun to kill, especially those ones that are instant, like one-hit kills, where their whole body gets erect like a crab penis. That's all they are. They're penis crabs. And, oh, thanks. Save me the trouble. And of course, this had to happen eventually. You thought this was a stealth game before. This is actually a really cool section. It's just really frustrating. See that spotlight? It can only see out of that narrow channel for some reason. I don't know if evolution did this or if maybe God just thought it was funny and hated this species. I mean, I'm not an idiot. When I say God, I of course mean Kramdar. I used to worship Kalgathu, but I figured out that I was deceived. Kalgathu is not the true God and never was. It was always Kramdar. Those poor, deceived idiots. Still worshipping Kalgathu. They don't know the truth of the universe like I do. How about you fucking suck my dick? God, that's frustrating. Fucking head crabs. Don't you come over here. Nothing over here. You want my sexy bod? Of course. Of course, everybody does. That doesn't mean you can just fucking shine your spotlight on me and have your way with me, you big sexy beast. We still live in a society with laws, you know. Although I gotta be honest, I like to look at those tentacles. Those tentacles and whatever that like earwig pincher thing is on your ass. I'm intrigued. I'm horrified and disgusted, but also intrigued. You have aroused my curiosity and my wicked penis. Don't you fucking come over here. Yeah, that's right. I beat this section of the game, and somehow he knows that. Oh, good. Nope. No, you don't. Glad those healed 2 sections of my life bar. This is so fucking beautiful in VR I could cry. Get the fuck up there. Get the fuck up there. Do you think this is a motherfucking game? Oh, wait a minute. Why don't you eat that little dipshit? Or that. That works for me too. I don't really care either way. Oh, the little ones. They're so cute. Those little bastards. That's right. Get him. Get him. Get him. Look at him right over there. Look how fucking tasty he is. Look at how tasty that fucker is. Look at him. Good. Haven't gotten skewered yet. MLG. I think I can use rocks on this guy. There's some kind of... Like, if I were David Attenborough right now, I'd be commenting on how he uses that ability to stun the little smaller creatures so that he can feed. That's almost plausible. This is like the sort of thing you would see in a Nature Channel speculative program about, like, what if we found aliens or some shit. Uh-oh, shit. Oh, shit! No! Nope! And that's all she wrote. How am I supposed to get through that part? There's no cover there. I have to get through here before he fucks up the barriers. Go away! You're fucking up my hiding places. That's not... That's a little bit rude, you know. And he's distracted. Ah! Motherfucker! How did he do that? I don't believe it. Oh, it started me right there. That's extremely convenient, actually. Why are there no, are penguins North Pole or South Pole? Newt, Newt. How am I supposed to get past this? He's right the fuck in my face. Shit! Go away! Ah! So much for my perfect record. How do... Oh, I see. Yes! Got all my shelves back, too. I did not see that dynamite before. Do I have to make all these jumps? Or is it okay if I fuck up and have to? Ah! I don't know if you ever saw The Future is Wild by I want to say it's BBC. It had all these speculative future forms that different species alive right now could take if humanity were to go extinct. And it had these mega squids that were squids that evolved to spend more time out of water because I don't know if you knew it, but octopi and squid can actually climb out of water and walk between bodies of water already. Where they get firmer. They fucking tone their abs, I guess, until they can get stiff enough and have skin that is tough enough that the sun doesn't dry them out and kill them. And they can walk on their tentacles. Their tentacles get like elephant feet tips. I mean, you can't really predict what evolution is going to do. You have to know how conditions are going to change. And we know that it's going to get warmer for a little while in geological terms, but then it's going to get colder again. We can't predict stuff like asteroid impacts. We can't predict stuff like plagues. So it's really not factual in any sense except that the animals they show all have plausible biomechanics to how their bodies work. I'm getting a call from Captain Edwards, who's like the patriarchy monster that we fight later. Oh, was that spoilers? I'm sorry. This is not super interesting, I have to confess. The Earth was actually in black and white back then, too. They won't teach you that in school. Yeah, how do I oppress women? Is what he was thinking. If only that damned cis hetero man had acknowledged my contributions to the field of anthropology, or whatever the fuck field they're in. I'm not sure. I want to say anthropology, but then this is not a human settlement, and there was never any belief that it was. So this is technological, isn't it? This can't be biological. It looks like machinery. Sort of Geigerish in that respect. Is there good stuff over here? Oh boy, more exposition. My favorite. Look at that little motherfucker climbing along that space penis or whatever. I'm not a fucking alien penis scientist yet. I have an honorary degree. He's telling me that those nutsack monsters are construction units that they, I guess, are sent ahead as part of the terraforming drone thing to build cities for the actual big dick original gangstas who sent the probe in the first place, so they have somewhere to live that is to their liking, which is apparently underground and encased in ice. I'm not going to question that. I mean, whatever floats your goat. Those are so fucking creepy and disgusting. I love killing them. The alien designs in this are really fun to kill, like I said. If they had been more true to Lovecraft's design, I don't know if... No, that's not true. Lovecraft aliens also look really disgusting and weird and would be a lot of fun to engage in combat RE4 style. Because they can kind of squirm around along the ground, they can fly. Go look up the aliens from At the Mountains of Madness. There should be like Google image search. They have morphological elements of starfish, of sponges. He basically just took qualities of a bunch of different deep sea creatures and combined them into an alien, which is not a bad way to go. Yep, alien assholes are dropping deuces like there's no tomorrow. Go around this way, dumbass. Wait a minute, the dumbass is me and was all along. Penis monster over there. Fucking 1 o'clock or thereabouts. How do I bamboozle this walking cock? I need to get him close to one of those explosive barrel monsters. I don't think I can do it though. May as well use some shells. Yes! Man, that takes an uncomfortably long time to reload. If it had taken a microsecond longer, my asshole would be significantly wider right now. I mean, than it already is. It already, hangs like a wizard's sleeve. But it would be like the back end of Mr. Potato Head if he'd gotten a hold of me. If you know what I mean. But like without the little plastic door, just a big gaping opening. You sure like to read for a dude that's in an extremely dangerous location. He's a reader. Get him. Let's make litter out of this literati. Look at that little motherfucker. They're so cute. They're so cute. I'm not even angry. I'm not even angry. Oh, more ballsack monsters. Everything here is descended from ballsacks, the original ancestral scrotum of God himself. Architecture, I want to say. Like some of this has got to be a advanced society. We haven't seen any intelligent ones yet because this is all, in my head canon, this is what they send ahead of them to create a habitable environment before they arrive, which has certain implications that I find scarier than what the game actually tells you at the end. I would have ended it with those aliens arriving. Like, I escape and think everything's fine, and then the creatures that sent all this shit ahead of time show up, and they're like, "Hey, our nice planet that we were trying to terraform already had life growing on it." That's not sexy in the least. That displeases my anus considerably. Fucking move! Get out of there! Get out of there! Get out of there! That's good. That'll do. I don't see any explosive barrels. Don't come over here. Don't come over here. Don't come over here. Good. I'm just a fancy boy. Going about my fancy business. Nothing to investigate in this direction. Turn around. He's looking this way. Not good. Yes! Yes! Perfect timing. Don't open up. Alien butthole, stay closed. Something has detected me. I just heard a really loud, distressing noise. Die, fucker. Oh no, I've got acid on me. That did not unfold as I envisioned it. That's so fucking gross. Those are cool looking shaders though. It reminds me of some of the like undulating flesh tubes in Doom 3 and Quake 3. Some levels in Quake 3 had those things in them that were like just gently pulsating. Cut that out, you gross motherfucker. Nobody likes that. I'm gonna try to cut it short pretty soon. It's been way too long already. No shells. I don't think I used that many. I've been pretty good about conserving ammo. Probably I could be a lot more waste. What the fuck was that? Wasteful than I have been so far. Now, these rock formations seem to suggest that the panel shapes in the floor, the hexagons, are natural, and that naturally occurs in some places in the world. I don't fucking know anymore. What's real? What is? How can mirrors be real if our eyes aren't real? Riddle me that. That's what you come here for, right? Fresh memes, straight off the meme truck. Straight into another alien vagina. As usual, I think nothing of plunging directly into any alien vagina that I see, no matter how cavernous and huge and drippy. It's making really gross, moist sounds as I walk, too. Oh, this is wicked. Watch this. I'm glad that I waited a little longer to end the episode. I love when VR games do this and take us on a magical mystery tour where it's just hands off and you watch a bunch of cool shit happen. If you recall a similar descent in Albino Lullaby, where you're just watching crazy shit pass by you. What is this? What is going on here? Oh no, I know what this is. We're gonna cut it short here. I hate to do this because we're heading towards a really cool part of the game. But I've been playing too long already, and I'm gonna make you wait until the next episode to see what's ahead of us. That's all for this time. Hit like and subscribe, and I will love you forever. Like long time, 11, 12 minutes easily.